guys, it is your girl Sybrina and I'm back with another video. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I installed this bob unit. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, just keep on watching. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment down below. So let's get right into this video, you guys. So you guys, the hair that we'll be installing today is from Nadula hair. So this is what it looks like right out of the package. I got some cute lashes, I got the wig cap, and I also got a headband. So the wig right out of the box is really nice. You can see that it has these highlights on the top, and then it is also one of those 1-inch lace fronts. So pretty easy install for me who's a beginner. So let's get right into flat ironing, because I did end up washing this hair because I did install it one time before, but I didn't like the video, so I ended up having to retake the video. So let me just explain to you guys right now that this wig, it was really small for my head. So the first time that I installed it, like the edges, like the lace was way too far back behind at my edges, and like some of my edges were peeking out, and so I definitely did not like that install, and so I couldn't take it to you guys like that. So now I'm just gonna redo the install. So if you notice that the lace is cut and all of that, just don't mind that. It's because I already installed it one time before. So you see that this wig does take the flat iron really well. You see how straight it is. I just have to do like one run through, and this is a really cheap flat iron, you guys, but it was a really easy process to flat iron it. And you can see my hair is really silky, it's easy to comb through, and it looks ready to install. So for my previous videos, I have been using the Got to Be Glued Free spray, but for this video I'm going to be using the Bold Hold Liquid Gold. So a girl that I watch on YouTube, she recommended this product, so I went ahead and said I would try it. So I'm just going to show you what it was like for me. So all you have to do is apply a little bit of this to the area where you're going to be applying your lace, and you don't have to wait for it to dry or anything. You just add the lace directly to it, and then you blow dry on warm. I'm pretty sure you guys can see how much I'm struggling to get this lace right at the edge of my forehead. Like, it was so hard, and that was a problem in the previous video because I wasn't even paying attention, and I didn't realize that the lace was pulling back. Even after getting it where I wanted it to be, it kept pushing back, it kept going backwards even while I was applying it. So that's an issue that I had with this lace, so I really didn't like that fact. But anyways, we're just gonna work with it. So you see I'm trying to hold it with my hand while I'm letting the glue dry. So I'm using the tail of my comb and adding the warm heat to it, and just keep on pulling it back. And you guys see I even lost the center of the wig because I have to be paying so much attention to this damn lace. So I lost the center of the wig, and it is one of those T-part wigs, so I did not have that much room to part, but I did end up working things out, you see later in the video. So yeah, you see this is how the Bold Hold Liquid Gold works. You just add the lace to it, and then you blow dry until it's dry, and it gets really dry. You guys, you can see like there's a line of glue where there isn't lace at the front of my forehead right there, but we're just gonna wipe that off later with some water, because you do take this off like you do with the Got to Be Glued Free spray. So after we have dried the lace onto our heads, what we're gonna do is part out what we'll be using for our edges. And I just parted out a thin line of hair at the front right there, and then I did already pluck it, you guys. I'm so sorry. I may stick in a little piece of the video showing me plucking it on the first install, but it wasn't that much anyway. So yeah, I'm just trying to recenter the line right there because I lost it while I was gluing the lace onto my head, and I did kind of get it there. So yeah, now I'm moving on back to the edges, and we do not have a lot of edges to work with, but we're gonna work with it, you guys. We are gonna work with it because we know how to finesse a lace even when it's not finessing. Yes, so we got the front of we got the edges, you guys. So what we're gonna do is we're going to use our little eyebrow razor, and we're gonna cut it. Oh, we haven't got to that part yet. So another thing that I've noticed, you guys, is when you like leave out the center, like you push back the center of the edges, like you don't use it as a part of the edges, you know what I mean? Like how I'm not gonna be swooping the center part. I'm just swooping the parts that are to the side. I noticed that that helps with making the lace look a little bit more natural somehow, like when you're not working with a lot of lace. So we're just gonna be swooping the sides and pushing the direct center backwards. So yeah, what I'm using right here is just the Got to Be glue gel. Yeah, the gel, the black thing. And I'm just applying a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna be using my edge brush to just swoop it. And whenever we're swooping, we don't want any hair to be like hanging swooping back with us. We want the hair to like be the swoop, you know what I mean? Like we don't want too much of a length in the swoop. So that's why I cut that little piece of hair that was like going backwards. We don't want that much hair because then it's gonna look too extra, you know? So yeah, over here you see where I did it again. Like I'm gonna cut that little part of hair, that little strand of hair that is like going backwards with my swoop because I don't need it. So yeah, after that we are pretty much done, you guys, but we still have a little more steps to do. So what I'm doing, you guys, you just brush your edges until you know it's perfect, and then we're gonna add some edge tamer to the top of it because we're gonna flatten or lace. And don't mind my burnt hot comb, this thing burns everything that it touches, so that is why it looks like that. So yeah, we're just running the hot comb through on the top of our heads where the lace is to like kind of make it lay flat, you know, because that helps with making it look more natural. And also guys, just please be careful when you are doing this. Do not burn your foreheads, okay? So yeah, I'm just looking at the hair to see what else, if everything is okay to my liking right now, and then I'm gonna move forward. So I wasn't satisfied with the parting, so I'm just sharpening it a little bit, making it a little more sharp or straight, because we don't want no lean parts over here. We want it to be, you know, right down the middle. So that's what I'm doing right here. You see I got it just a little bit. I did pluck this lace too much, so it was hard for me to get a straight part, but I still got it in the end. You can see that it looks okay now. All right, the next thing that we're gonna be doing is removing some of that extra glue that is at the front of my forehead there. And also guys, I do realize that the lace was a little bit farther back than I would have liked it to be. So you see this small wig is not working with me, but we're still gonna work with it because I wanted it to be a little bit more forward. But anyways, in order to blend it with my forehead or with my skin, I'm using my foundation. I have tried using like concealer in the past, but I just didn't like the effect that it gave. I think my foundation makes it more natural in my opinion, so that's what I'm using right here. I'm just dotting it in the middle, down in the middle part, and then I'm also going to be putting it right at the front there where the lace meets my forehead. And then I'm also going to be putting it in between the edges, so that it'll look like it's coming from my skin. It'll give that illusion that the edge of the hair is actually my skin. Alright, so we are done blending everything, and you see the foundation actually just tops off everything and makes it, you know, melt into the skin. So I'm just gonna be using some Got to Be free spray to like tame down the edges because I still had some flyaways even after using the edge tamer. And I'm just using my brush to brush it down, and then I'm like fixing the front of the wig how I want it. You know, I want it to be pushed back a little and then falling down the sides of my face. So that's what I was doing. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and curl the ends because I didn't want it to be like bone straight. I wanted a little bit of curl at the ends, so that's what I'm doing here. And then we're gonna be almost done. And you see guys, sometimes you really don't end up liking the style until it is done or almost done, because this is a point, that's what happened to me on the first install. I put this wig on so many times before I actually installed it because I did not like the color with me. But anyways, you guys, I went ahead and I did my makeup. You see, I did my contour and highlight, and now we are done. What I'm gonna do is add a little bit of oil to the top parts, you know, tame all those flyaways, make the hair a little bit more, you know, make it sit down, you know. Yes, so yes guys, this is what it looks like after I am finished with everything. You see, I look so good. 5 T's back at that. Yes girl, yeah, you look good. So yes guys, this is the finished look. So I am satisfied with this install as I was on the first one, except for that edge part. So you guys, I hope you learned something from this video. I hope that your install goes well as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, stay safe and stay beautiful, you guys.